Hello YouTube, hello, welcome back to my channel. I hope that everybody is well. I hope that you're okay. I hope that you are winning in life at the moment. I wanted to come back and do probably my shortest video ever to tell you how I'm getting on with my scalp psoriasis. I've seen lots and lots of videos from people about scalp conditions and locks. So micro locks, traditional locks, sister locks, and not just scalp psoriasis, scalp seborrheic dermatitis, excessive dandruff. I'm just seeing loads and loads of people talking about it. It's probably the algorithms, isn't it? It's probably realised that I'm interested in it. But I have remembered what my winning formula was. So I had my second retie about 4 days ago. We're on Monday and I had it on Friday. And my consultant actually said that there was a lot more slippage in my locks this time round versus when I had my first retie. Now what's interesting about that is I actually washed my hair less this time than I did with my first retie, but I think I got slightly more aggressive because I was just so determined to clean it out. I like clear my scalp. I didn't feel as though my scalp really calmed down. What I've started to do is wash my hair with tea gel, because tea gel from Neutrogena has always been a really good shampoo for me when I'm experiencing flare-ups. So I went back to that because what it does compared to the other medicated shampoos that I've used, it cuts the itching straight away. Straight away I get relief from the itching. So I switched across to tea gel, but I remembered what my winning formula was. This time last year, I completely, sorry, no, not this time last year. I think it was around summertime of last year, I completely eradicated flakes and problems from my scalp, and I was in a sweet spot. And I just thought it was the period of time for my Sisterlocks to have settled down. But I remember what I did, and I've gone back to it. I have no idea why I ever left it. So I had massive success with aloe vera juice in my mist bottle. I actually started using aloe vera gel, sorry, not gel, aloe vera juice in my mist bottle because I read lots of reviews about how good it was for the scalp, how good it is for skin. I know it myself because I use the gel on my skin if I have a burn or anything, or any irritation. And it's very, very conditioning, very conditioning and very healthy. And obviously it's natural, and that's what I'm interested in. So I have no idea why I stopped using it. I think it may be because, to me, aloe vera juice has a very subtle smell. I actually buy my aloe vera off Amazon, though you can get it from health shops and other places. But here in the UK, I just buy it from Amazon. It does have a very subtle smell. It's not stinky. It's slightly medicated, I would say. It's and for some reason I think it used to bother me because you could it's just hard to describe. So I think that might be why I stopped using it. It might be, but I also used to keep it in the fridge anyway, because I didn't want it to go off. I keep my spray bottle in the fridge, which sometimes can be a little bit you know, when you spray it on because it's cold. But what I do and what works for me is I put 1/3 aloe vera juice into my mist bottle, and then I top up the rest of it with distilled water. And then I use my essential oils. The essential oils that I use and are good for me are rosemary, lavender, peppermint, lemongrass because it smells lovely, and sometimes I use clove or cinnamon because they have quite long lasting pleasant smells. I like peppermint as well. I think most of them, if not all of them, have most of those essential oils have antifungal properties, which is important for me and my psoriasis. But they also smell really good, and they do a good job. With my mist bottle, I don't spray it on my hair. I'm not someone that sprays my locks every couple of days or anything like that. Very rarely. I probably spray it once, twice a week. When I do mist, I'm actually putting the aloe vera juice, I'm actually spraying my scalp. I'm actually spraying the areas of my scalp that are itchy or inflamed. And what I found and I don't know if it was a combination of the two, but I had massive success. I had no flakes and I had no itching. So I've gone back to it. And so far so good. So I had my retie on Friday. We're now on Monday. And thankfully, prior to my retie, I remembered about the aloe juice. So I'd ordered it, got home, because I find normally after a retie, a couple of days after a retie, my scalp starts to bother me. So I got home and I immediately sprayed the areas that I know are problematic with the aloe juice, and I just gently rubbed it in. I am expecting that ordinarily we get to about 5, 6, 7 days and my scalp is driving me mad. I'm itching like mad, and obviously I then have to wash. What I'm expecting is that this is going to continue to settle down, and I don't think that I'm going to experience that in the lead up to my next wash. I think it's going to allow me to elongate my washes because my scalp's going to be in a much better state, and I'm not going to need to therefore wash it as frequently, which will be really good because it'll help me prevent the slippage, but it will also just give my scalp time to recover itself, and that's what I'm interested in. That's why I like these natural products. And once I get on top of it, I'll be able to calm down on using the tea gel, because the tea gel I only really introduce when I'm having flare-ups. Otherwise, I love my Almacado shampoo, as you guys know. So that's the situation that I'm in at the moment. The other thing that I absolutely love about aloe vera, it agrees with me. When you find something that agrees with you, it's advisable to stick with it. The other thing I absolutely love about aloe vera juice is that I notice that it really softens my locks. Now, I know in the early days we don't necessarily want our locks to soften and slip and all the rest of it, but here in the UK it's very dry, it's winter, actually it's wet, but it's winter, it's cold, and I don't want dry locks. I want my locks to be naturally healthy, bouncy, and conditioned. It shines them and it conditions them, and that's what I remember from before. I have no idea why I gave up on allergy. I don't think I even gave up. I think I just got comfortable and took it for granted. But yeah, absolutely softens my locks. They feel like cotton wool. They're not dry at all. Even my mum commented on it, I remember, from the last time round, and she commented on the shine as well, the shine that it gives to my locks. So it's a remarkable plant, and it works for me. So that's what I'm going back to now. I will come back in a couple of weeks time and I'll let you know how I get on, but I am expecting positive results. I'm expecting aloe vera juice to do me justice. It's the truth. Anyway, peace out. Hope you're all well.